Thank you for the purchase of your new Hilleberg tent. This film is a supplement to the instruction booklet. We recommend that you both read the booklet carefully as well as practice handling the tent before your first backcountry trip. The Akto is a very strong one-man tent when used correctly, but it does require proper care and handling in order to function optimally. The site selected should be as level as possible and free from any objects that might damage your tent. While pitching the tent, make it a habit to work in a kneeling position and to always put away loose bags so they do not blow away. It's also important to secure the tent against the wind to your backpack or elsewhere with one of the guy lines. Place the ground pegs in your pocket as they need to be close at hand while pitching the tent. If the weather turns foul, it's beneficial to have learned the setup routines. Lay the tent on the ground and secure one end with ground pegs. If windy, begin by securing the windward side. Press the ground pegs down at a 45-degree angle until only the top of the peg remains visible. Otherwise, it can be pulled up by heavy wind. If you cannot get them into the ground by hand, then push or hammer them down with a stone, but do not step on them. For maximum longevity and durability, it is important that you are careful with the tent pole and that you assemble it one section at a time. Make sure that the segments are properly seated and that they do not drift apart while pitching the tent. Insert the pole into the pole sleeve and ensure that it is fully seated at the end. The pole sleeve is designed so that you also have the possibility to use two poles. This increases the stability and strength of the tent in extreme weather conditions. Place the end of the pole in the plastic pole holder cup and tighten the strap so that the pole tensioner is level with the bottom edge of the tent. Now spread the tent out fully and secure the other corners. Place the ground pegs in the metal rings in the corners of the tent. Pull the short end guy lines out and secure them at a 45-degree angle from each corner. Then adjust the line runners to tighten the structure to create a solid fabric surface for optimal performance. The tent comes with the guy lines attached. All guy lines are to be used so that the tent is securely anchored against the wind from all directions. Make sure the guy lines are as long as possible and that you press the ground pegs down solidly into the ground. The guy lines are fitted with double runners and are easy to tighten and adjust, even if you're wearing bulky winter gloves. Our tent poles are the best available on the market, but it is a lightweight product that requires proper handling. Otherwise, the pole may break and can, in the worst-case scenario, lead to a dangerous situation. Therefore, be sure to secure all guy lines and tighten them, but do not pull them so tightly that they deform the tent, as this can actually weaken the structure. Your Hilleberg tent is now properly set up and it's time to move in. The outer tent door can be rolled up completely and secured with an elastic and a toggle. In nice weather, this is a great way to maximize ventilation. Make sure the door panel does not lay down on the ground, as dirt and sand considerably can shorten the lifetime of a zipper. The inner tent entrance can also be attached to the side with elastic and a toggle. The short ends of the tent have vents that are adjustable with zippers. Another vent is located above the entrance and is easily adjusted from the inside. When taking down the tent, repeat every step of the tent assembly process, but in reverse. Make sure the tent is always fastened to your backpack or a similar anchor, and ensure that all the guy lines are fully extended in order to facilitate the next time you pitch the tent. To remove the poles, grip the pole sleeve and, starting at the closed end of the sleeve, push the poles out. Never pull out the poles. As you remove and fold up the poles, check if any of them have been damaged. Fold the tent and roll it around the pole bag and put it into the tent bag. If necessary, clean any soiled ground pegs. Then put them, along with the ground peg bag, into the pole bag. Alternatively, you can store the ground peg bag and pole bag separately. If you want, you can push the tent down into the tent bag instead of folding it, but then you should pack your pole bag separately from the tent. Never store a wet tent for a long period of time. Hang it up to dry as soon as you can, preferably with the poles in place so that the fabrics are kept apart. We do welcome you to visit Hilleberg.com, where you can see our entire collection and learn more about your tent. You can also find out more about Hilleberg the Tent Maker, including our history, philosophy, and how we make our tents. Find out about expeditions that use Hilleberg tents and locate a dealer near you. You will also find information, equipment lists, and practical advice that can help you in planning your next backcountry trip.